Today, we're going to talk about why parking your money in a checking account is one of the worst financial decisions you can make. Stay tuned for more. Hi guys, Katie Mild. Welcome to this week's Money Minute. So today we're going to talk about why the default of a checking account can be very dangerous for your money strategy. So a recent 2020 Magnify Money study revealed that nearly 25% of Americans, quote, don't know. They don't know where to put their money when they get it. Okay, so this money can include their paychecks. It can include windfalls such as inheritance or a tax return. Any type of money when it comes into their lives, they don't know what to do with it. So by default, they put it into their checking account. Now, traditional checking and savings accounts do have a purpose in your financial strategy, but they're not the end-all be-all. And in fact, they can be dangerous to your long-term wealth building strategy. When you put money into a checking account, a few things can happen. One, it's too easy to fritter the money away and spend everything. When you lump extra money in with your routine household budget money, it can become way too tempting just simply to spend it and not think strategically about where to put that money. Money without a plan isn't working for you. And my goal for every single person listening to these videos is that you start to think about every single dollar that you own that comes into your possession has a purpose and a goal, and you put it to work for your future. When you throw it into a checking account, you're not giving your money a job and it's just sitting there. Money that's not invested or money that does not serve a purpose is simply languishing, okay? So to truly build long-term wealth, you need to put your money into investment funds, into investment vehicles that work for you while you sleep and leverage compounding interest over time. Traditional checking and savings accounts, again, while they have a purpose, they just don't do this. So having a big picture financial strategy is critical. So if you don't know where to start, here are a few of my tips just to get you on the right track. 1, think about your checking account as a working capital fund or a household operational budget. So when money comes into it, that's fine. You will then have automatic transfers set up, but the money should go right back out into different buckets to work for you. So set up other savings accounts for short-term sinking fund goals. This can be things like Christmas presents. We know Christmas comes every year. Maybe you're saving up for a vacation for your family. Maybe you're saving up for a big renovation in your house. Set up a separate savings account fund for that. When money comes into your checking account, immediately put it back out into those short-term saving account goals. Then I recommend setting up a separate emergency fund. Ideally put this in a high yield savings account. But again, your emergency savings fund is separate from your daily household operational checking account. And then finally, for long-term investments, when we think about retirement, I really want you to set up investment vehicles outside of your checking account to make sure that your money is working for you. So these are things like utilizing your 401k at work. Maybe you have Roth or traditional IRAs. If you work for yourself, maybe you have a SEP IRA. And if you've exhausted retirement options, then I want you to look at brokerage investment accounts, things like index funds, things that are managed for you to grow your money over time. So let's say that you set up all these accounts and you know that when money comes into your checking account, it's not going to stay put there. You're going to put it to work in other vehicles. Now you may be going, well, Katie, I don't know then what to do with it. This is where I recommend you keep what I call a North Star priority list. A North Star priority list is a list in order of priority of things that you want to accomplish in your future. Maybe it's saving for kids' college. Maybe it's hitting a certain net worth number in your retirement accounts. But whatever it is, I want you to prioritize those in a separate list and keep that list handy, maybe in a Google Doc, a piece of paper that you keep in your bedside table. Keep it close, review it often because goals change over time. But the idea is this: when you get an extra windfall of money, don't just throw it in your checking account. Consult your North Star list and look at your priorities and go, if I have extra money, these are my stated goals where I said I wanted that money to go to work hard for me. Okay, so keep that North Star priority list, keep it handy, adjust it quarterly, annually, whatever works for your schedule, because goals do change over time, but you want to make sure that when that money comes in, you're ready and you know exactly where it's going to go to work best for you. Don't stick things in your checking account. It's not working for you there. That's it for today. Tell me in the comments below, how have you set up your checking and savings accounts accordingly? And do you have a North Star priority list so that when extra money comes in, you know how you can put it to work for you for your long-term wealth? Tell me in the comments below. If you like the content I'm putting out, hit the bell to subscribe. And until then, more is going to follow later. Have a great weekend, everybody.